Shalom, shalom. I start by saying all praises to Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai. All praises to Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai. All praises to Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai. It's Apostle Ricard back again. Yep. Abba Ratzazah through the grace of Yahweh and Yahweh Shai, man. The motivation behind this video is because I remember a few weeks ago, I've been back home in Texas now for like, oh my goodness. I've been home for like, I think I was out in Indianapolis with the Indianapolis camp. You know, my partner D-Mash and the Elder Ayash and all them other brothers and stuff. And the Spirit had me come back home, you know. So anyways, when I was, I don't know, you know how different thoughts just pop up in your head. When I was in Indianapolis, the Elder D-Mash, where his house is, he has a house in a particular part of town he lives in. So, we exercise. We get up and there's a trail, like one of those nature trails. Beautiful trail, man. We walk like 5 miles, 6 miles, power walk. That's, because we don't belong to I ain't got no gym membership out there, but, got to stay in shape, So me and the Elder my man D-Mash, Demasha Pai, Elder, I affectionately call him, that's my name, D-Mash, for short, Elder Demasha Pai. He's one of the elders of the Indianapolis camp, along with the Elder Ayash and the Elder Ash and Elder Hashemya. Y'all know the Indianapolis crew, But anyways, me and D-Mash was walking one particular day. It was like 2 weeks ago, maybe I was there. And right around the corner from his house, when you walk from his house and you cross the street, that's like a main road. And there's this little church, right? The last time I walked with him before I left, as we were walking to where the trail was. And there's one of them little storefront hoe houses, and that's what we called them back in the days, even in One West. We used to call them hoe. Well, no, the Bible calls them that. We got that from the scriptures. Them hoe houses, them little churches. One of the little storefront churches, little hole in the wall storefront nigger church. And we were walking by, and I believe it was on a Sunday too. It was me and the brother, we was gonna go for a walk, and it happened to be church day, as they call it, the Sabbath Sunday, right? It's a nigger church, and then right next to the nigger church is a goddamn barbecue nigger, a little hole in the wall nigger barbecue spot, right? But you hardly ever see people going in there to eat. But and it's called pigs. It's like a pig is their logo. So they serve nothing but pork in there. That's why you niggas die early, man. Anyways, the little church, we happen to walk by it because we had to walk by it to get to where we're going. And they had they got like the little fence thing closed in, but the door was open. You could hear them singing. And then we kind of glimpsed in there, and you ain't see nothing. It was like half full. And then the people that was in there looked like a bunch of old, simple-minded old niggas. Halfway full. Like a handful of people up in there. Right? So, and me and the brother talked about it. I think we did another video on it. Them churches, that's going to be the death of you niggas, man. Them whole houses, them churches. And if you really want to be honest, we can get to these bigger churches, right? These so-called big these big palatial churches, Creepshow Dollar, all right, Calvin Butts, all these big niggas. Reverend Price had one, right? These big palatial churches. A lot of Jake and Apostle Tahar, I believe, had did a video on this. A lot of over the past 10 years, especially Jake. I'm gonna say Jake, primarily so-called black men. A lot of so-called black men have been walking away from the church, man. A lot of so-called Negroes, so-called African-American men in the past 10 years have been walking away from these whole houses, man, because after a while, see, something, the difference between the black man and the black woman, and like I said, I learned this from Apostle Tahar. Okay, this is wisdom that I got from Apostle Tahar himself through the spirit of Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh Shai. And this is something that the Apostle Tahar always taught us over the years, over many years. He said, you know what, man, the difference between Jake, meaning black men, and black women, after a while, no matter how docile a Negro might be, after a while, though, the Jake, he's still a man. He has that man instance in him. After a while, a man figures shit out, man. Like, a man smells bullshit after a while. Like, you know what, man? This is some fucking bullshit, man. Fuck these motherfuckers, man. I'm up in here giving these motherfuckers money, and I'm not really learning nothing. I come here every Sunday, and this motherfucking preacher is up here just singing and dancing, doing a James Brown routine, running some bullshit game down on me. And them, most Jake are from the streets, okay? A lot of them Jakes, man, especially in the hood, niggas in the street, man, are savvy, man. You know? These Jakes, they grew up in the hood. They grew up in the streets, man, projects, wherever they grew up. So Jake know about the hustle. Jake know about running game. So after a while, Jake's look and be like, man, this is some bullshit, bro. Fuck this shit. I'm bringing my family here, man. This nigga getting our money, and we struggling as it is. But then if we need help, the church don't help us. If we behind on bills or rent, the fuck, I can't come to the pastor and be like, Pastor, can we get up a collection? And I know that for a fucking fact. Because I've known, but you women, you black women, the black woman will just stick it out. Because the black woman is not about reality. She ain't about truth. Okay? She go up in there and just get smoke blown up her ass. And the black woman will just keep giving money as long as the preacher and whoever else, the deacons, keep stroking her ego and keep stroking, I mean, hey man, you want to be cool with a black woman? Just keep stroking her ego. Keep telling her she's a queen, she's a goddess, she's a this, or she'll do for you. Because she know in her mind she got you underfoot. But the churches are filled up with predominantly black women. That's why the churches get so much money. Because these black women got all the money. Remember, these black women, they're the ones that got the jobs. Right? They're getting shot. These black women been getting money, man. Okay, whether it be they got the good jobs or they got Section 8, they getting welfare, food stamps, child support, or they hustling niggas. They got niggas giving them money, different niggas giving them money. You see? So they like the church. So that's where they can go and just get intoxicated with bullshit. Now, a movie by Richard Pryor, I was talking to a brother about this the other day. You got to watch certain movies. Even Eddie Murphy, even Richard Pryor back in the days, but even Eddie Murphy, Arsenio Hall. There was another old school comedian, man, called Flip Wilson. For you older brothers that know what I'm talking about, right? He used to always, one of Flip Wilson's favorite characters, he used to love to play the pork, back in One West, we used to call him the pork chop preacher. Them preachers in them churches. Yeah, that's right, brothers and sisters, get that money, yeah. It's a scam, it's a hustle. And that hustle that been being peddled on Jake for the past 50 years and beyond. These goddamn churches, man, these whole houses, that plantation Christianity that Esau gave you in slavery. It's the same old thing. And you niggas in them churches, y'all look like niggas on the plantation. They would set up a nigga preacher just to pacify the niggas, right? They would let a so-called slave, a black man, be a preacher and say, look, boy, yeah, these niggas will be more subservient. They see their own. Yeah, they would do that. The slave masters would actually do that. They'd get a nigga and say, okay, boy, look, you're going to be the nigga preacher. And then he'd get up there, because remember, they didn't allow niggas to read during the slavery. So, well, look, you take this Bible, boy, you can't read it, but just get up there and put on an act and entertain these niggas. And that's all it is entertainment. In that movie, Coming to America, with Arsenio and Eddie, one of my favorite characters was the preacher. Arsenio Hall played the preacher. Which go to show you, even them celebrities and them actors, they do movies like that. They showing you. They making mockery of them preachers, man. They making mockery of them. They showing you them goddamn pork chop preachers ain't right, man. And it's a joke. It's really a joke. But see, people that are weak-minded, you like to be pacified. And in the church, ain't nothing going on but wickedness. Like I said, the movie Richard Pryor did, Which Way Is Up, from the 70s. You got to watch that one. Which Way Is Up? That's one of Richard Pryor's funniest movies ever when he was alive back in the days. And he played the skits different parts. That's where Eddie Murphy, Arsenio Hall, Martin Lawrence, they all got their game from Richard Pryor. Okay? Because Richard Pryor was the first one to do that, do a movie, but he's playing different characters in the movie, right? The one character, he played the preacher, the pork chop preacher, and the preacher was committing adultery with everybody's wife in the church, getting them pregnant. And that really goes on. Adultery, okay, all kind of other, homosexuality, pedophilia, okay, and then on top of it, these niggas ain't teaching you the Bible because they don't know the Bible. They don't know the name of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. These phony preachers, man. They breaking the scriptures. They butchering the scriptures all wrong, okay? And on top of it, they be feeding you all kind of bomb. We're going to have a fish fry, catfish. You know, sometimes they have the barbecues and the cookouts after the sermon in the church, right? They might have like the backyard in the church. We're gonna have a fish fry. We're gonna have a cookout after the sermon today, brothers and sisters. And they go in the back, and all kind of pork and abominations are being served. The women come up in there dressed like sluts and whores. I said that years ago. You be driving by them churches, you be seeing them women walking up in the church. You get aroused, man. They be having the high heel stilettos on, the tight skirts on with the slit going up the back. They go like they go into the club. But that's supposed to be the house of God, you see? But they're through. But now a lot of people have been leaving those churches, man. Because they see it's all about money, and it's nothing but a money racket, man. They're just juicing you niggas for money, but then they're not teaching you the truth. Now, yeah, ain't nothing wrong with paying tithes and offerings to the priests if they're teaching you the truth. Like brothers send us offerings and tithes, but we giving y'all the truth, man. We giving y'all the roll, the undefiled roll. You see? So as the scripture says, if we give you spiritual, like Apostle Paul said, should we not reap your carnal things? Because we teaching you brothers the truth, the 100% truth. According to the scriptures, man. Excuse me. We telling you, brothers, the true name of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. So if you brothers send us money, yeah, we collect tithes and offerings, but the Bible said you're supposed to. But you don't reverence the false priests. Now, right here, you got that church. Remember, that go back to your mama and your grandmama or some old simple-minded nigga. I'm going to read this. The book of Isaiah, right? 56, no, I'm sorry, not 56, 66 and 1. You gotta go to church. If you don't go to church, God ain't dealing with you. If you don't gotta go in them fucking little whorehouses. You might die in there. Isaiah 66 and 1. Thus saith the Lord Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. The heaven is my throne, and the earth is my footstool. Where is the house that ye build unto me, and where is the place of my rest? You see that? That's what the Most High Yahweh himself said, man. Y'all talking about the church, you got to come up in here if you want to receive, you don't come to church, you going to go to hell. God ain't dealing, you got to go to church, you got to come, and it's always your woman that want to get you to go to some damn church. You heard what I just read? The Lord said the heavens is his throne and his footstool. What house on this little pin earth you gonna build me? What house, what little building down here on earth that you little human beings, right, can build that can contain my spirit? No building can contain the spirit of the Most High. Okay, and I got another scripture lined up, but I'm gonna read this one. See, so them church, you dumb people think you go into church. Them churches, man, them churches are wicked. Now they're accepting homosexuals. So we know how the Most High feel about homosexuals and transgenders. So now they're going to allow them up in the church. So with that being said, the Most High Spirit is going to dwell where unclean spirits are, man. You see? But it's them damn preachers. The one nigga that look like a big gorilla. He said, yeah, we welcome him. I forget his name, man. I forget his name. Right? These pastors, all these pork chop preachers, because you want to know why? Homosexuals got money. Them homos be having money. They got the most. In this society, Esau makes sure you're homos, they got dough. They make money. They got money. See? Right? Now we're going to jump to Jeremiah 23 and 1. Woe be unto the pastors that destroy and scatter the sheep of my pasture, saith the Lord Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. You see that? Woe means destruction. So them preachers, man, the Lord gonna start bringing death. Some of them churches gonna start burning down, or you're gonna have somebody, a disgruntled ex-member of the church might come up in there that y'all did wrong and start and do well. It happened already. Remember that Edomite? The Lord sent that Edomite up into the church. That was a couple of years ago, and he shot all them niggas in the church up. See? So that's prophecy, man. Them churches are wicked. And them wicked pastors that's up in there, them wicked niggas up there, and then what them niggas are trying to do now, they trying to upgrade. A lot of them wicked, evil, pork chop preachers, they be watching us. And because they know they got to upgrade a little, so they're trying to come. All of a sudden now, some of them niggas call themselves trying to, Geno Jenkins, whatever. Jennings, them niggas trying to steal from us. They go online and they watch our videos, and then they come and all of a sudden they try, look, Jesus was black. We're the real Israelite. Now they're trying to teach, they're trying to incorporate the truth into their madness. But the Spirit of the Lord ain't dealing with them. The name of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, they're not pushing that. Like they try to steal some of the actual knowledge and incorporate it with their madness. That's why the Lord said, woe be unto those pastors. 23, Jeremiah 23 and 2. Therefore, thus saith the Lord Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, power of Israel, against the pastors that feed my people. Ye have scattered my flock and driven them away, and have not visited them. Behold, I will visit upon you the evil of your doings, saith the Lord Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. You see that? You niggas are up there in them churches, right, lying to the people. All the wickedness, families have been broken up. People have gone mad. People have gone and got on drugs because of things that was done to them in them churches, man. These wicked pastors. I know a story. I ain't gonna mention no names or nothing. A friend of mine's, somebody I was a friend, close friends with, told me a story that he pretty much got molested. He got raped as a little kid in a church by a pork chop preacher. You know what I mean? That's wicked as hell. So a lot of you are fucking moles too, man. Pedophiles. Messing people's lives up, or they probably committed adultery with somebody's wife, or they probably robbed and ripped somebody off for money. You cause all kind of psychological, emotional, mental damage, man. Them churches are wicked. And that's why the Most High have allowed, a lot of times, the Lord let Esau burn them churches down. That's why, what was it, in Alabama? That was back in the 60s. The KKK, they blew up a church. A couple of little black girls and a couple of people got killed. And that's why that Edomite, the Lord sent that young Edomite boy up in the church, and he had an automatic weapon. He just started gunning all them niggas in the church down, because y'all wicked. Okay? Them whorehouses, man. The Lord is against it. You see what this Bible said? In Jeremiah, he will visit upon you the evil of your doings. So a lot of you churches are going to be burnt down. A lot of you niggas that keep holding on to that plantation Christianity, going up in them churches, and you keep listening to these poverty pimps, y'all going to get the judgment, man. Okay? See what I'm saying? And here it is, the Lord got his real prophets, and his real, that's when it goes back to Proverbs 122. Because I have called and ye have refused. Here in 2024, you niggas are still holding on to that plantation Christianity. I'm going to read one last scripture. This is 2 Corinthians 6 and 16. Okay? And what agreement hath the temple of Yahweh Yahweh Shai with idols? That's right, because in the church, y'all worshiping idols. Okay? Meaning all the false philosophies. The so-called preacher himself, he's an idol. Now, years ago, you used to have Cesare Borgia up there and all that, and that includes all them churches. When you go to the Roman Catholic, some of you niggas into Roman Catholicism, the Northern Kingdom especially, and Southern Kingdom. You go up there, you got, some of y'all still worshiping Cesare Borgia, but overall, it's that false philosophy. That's the main idol, and it's engraved in your mind, which is against the truth. Because in those whorehouses, they're not teaching you the name of Yahweh and Yahweh Shai, man. Okay, well, I'm going to read on. I'm in 2 Corinthians 6 and 16, right? And what agreement have the temple of the Most High with idols? For ye are the temple of the living power. As Yahweh Yahweh Shai have said, I will dwell in them, and walk in them, and I will be their power, and they shall be my people. What's the temple that the Lord is going to dwell in? Your body. We're the church, the Israelites, starting primarily with the elect of Israel, are the temple. So the Lord said, we're the church. Like tonight, we're going to go out to the camp later tonight. Tonight, we're going to be in church. We're going to be in church tonight. When we get out there and we're all together, boom, that's church. So if some simple-minded nigga or Edomite come in the midst of us trying to scoff, they're disrupting the church. When Israelites get together, because the building could burn down. So the Lord said that He's going to dwell in us. The spirit of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai is within the people, starting with the elect. Okay, we're the temple, we're the church. Okay, that's why we have to try our best to keep our temples pure. You see? You understand? So these whorehouses are done. But that's why a lot of these niggas are leaving the church. A lot of Jake out there leaving the church, man. They even the church is played out now. It's just the diehards are still going. But a lot of people are slowly leaving those churches because through the spirit of Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai, this truth has been coming out and they're being exposed, man. So all you niggas out there in them churches, man, the Lord gonna burn that, man. If you in there, you better get on up out of there because the Most High Himself, while your house shot, they're gonna start burning them church. A lot of horrific things are gonna start happening, okay? And them wicked, like vocab alone with that Christianity bullshit, that's played out, man. All right? But with that, I'm gonna wrap it up, and I pray the video was edifying, and I say shalom, man.